Isolation Nation, welcome to yet another social distancing social club. I am your host, Ben Glebe, and we have other hosts you're going to meet in a moment. But this is one of our unofficial hosts, Henry Horse.
What's in the glove compartment?
And we're really excited to be here with you guys. And you can tell life is returning to normal because I'm on the 405 freeway. And look at this shit. The 405 has traffic again. The world might not be ending anymore. Holy shit. We might be back. This is incredible. Very good news. I am stuck here. I'll probably be in the traffic the entire show. This is the LA that I know and love. It is time to introduce you now to the second leg of the four-legged tripod that makes up the quarantine. Please welcome Steve Hofstetter, everybody.
Whee! Well, hello. I'm here with my guest host as well. What's going on, everybody? Shout out from Redding, California. Milton is one of the smartest people here. Holy shit, I was here for 30 seconds before I saw someone with a White Lives Matter 2 sign. Not making it up. Absolutely. Got a picture of it on my Instagram. What I didn't get a picture of is the only person I've seen wearing a mask so far was the black security guard tossing the white lady out of a store for not wearing a mask while she yelled at him. So, welcome to memes. I'm living through memes. Isn't it fun? You're in real life. Anyway, good to be...
You're probably just minutes away from seeing angry white people armed in the front lawn of their house just for no reason as a welcoming committee.
Oh no, I said I was in Redding. So anyway, it's good to be here being the internet, here not being Redding, and I'm excited to leave here tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome another host who has no dog, Chris Bowers, everybody. Chris Bowers.
I don't have a dog. You're right. I looked for a dog. I went out on my patio to see if anybody had a dog. Just randomly, I could have grabbed.
You.
Oh my God!
Behind
you're
you.
right. Yeah, I don't. I couldn't even take care of him if he was behind me.
No, literally, turn around.
Oh, you mean that dog? The pug dog? The picture of a dog. Okay, yeah, my bad. All right, yeah, I do have a dog behind you. Wears a tuxedo like me. That's the only dog I could have. All right, so yeah, so I'm happy to be here. Ben, is that a drink ticket on your dashboard? What's that? When you went around for traffic, it looked like there was a drink ticket on your dashboard. What is that thing?
And, you better believe it, buddy. I'm drinking for free tonight.
I can spot a drink ticket from 100 miles away, motherfucker. I know what that is.
Also, yeah, that's what I do is it's a psychological trick on the cop that if you ever get pulled over, you have a drink ticket on your dashboard, they think there's no way this guy would be having a drink ticket displayed where I can easily see it and be drunk driving. I'm going to let him off for any reason I pulled him over, and it's a foolproof plan.
I would have thought it was because if you had the drink ticket, the cop would be like, "Oh, it's unused. He didn't drink."
Yeah, well, I'm saying is if you have an unused drink ticket, you're not drunk, because drunk people don't leave drink tickets laying around ever. They finish them every goddamn time, right?
Both very good points you guys make right now, and also, I have a related question to the earlier thing Steve mentioned. You're in Redding, California. Did you pilgrimage to Redding to try to find where your people come from, Steve? Or
yes, this is the homeland. I was looking for the people, and that's why I'm tinted red right now. It has nothing to do with the fact that computers have shitty webcams built in, and I'm not home in my studio. It's just what happens when you get to Redding. You just slowly become redder.
Yeah, he was tired of being at home where he was the only redwood. Ha! Boom.
Nice. I actually the plan was to. So I'm on this trip, and the plan was to stop in various cities where either I could have a socially distanced hello with someone, or cities that I'd want to see. And turns out there's a long stretch with none of that. And so to get here in time for the show, I decided I would take the day and just be in Redding. And I'm like, it couldn't possibly be so bad. By the way, the sign that was at City Hall. I stopped there because they have a sculpture garden. I'm like, wouldn't that be some fun pictures? And the first person I saw in Redding was a guy with a White Lives Matter 2 sign. And, yeah.
Now,
I don't think
the White Lives Matter... The White Lives Matter 2, is that the sequel to White Lives Matter?
Yeah. At the end, they decide that White Lives Matter, but then they're worried that they kind of left it open for a sequel to see if they always matter. And so they, oh my God, it's just so, what a fragile creature that idiot is.
White lives matter too. Confederate statues die harder.
Yeah, I actually think it's the tagline for Civil War too. White lives matter too. I think it's that. What we're about to have. Queen Rachel's here. Queen, how are you doing? You're in a pool house somewhere, right? That's kind of fun.
I've got a dog too. Isn't she pretty? Hey everybody.
How you doing?
Good, thanks. It's hot here. I'm in Redlands, I think. Yeah.
That's cool. Where I should have gone.
Mm-hmm.
Redlands is much better than Redding. My goodness. I'm in Cincinnati, the home of the Cincinnati Reds. It's a very red-themed show today, you guys.
Yeah.
I'm not
the 405 in Cincinnati. It's especially weird that it's not even Russia. It's 3 o'clock on a Saturday.
Well, Saturday traffic's pretty decent on the 405 anytime.
But never. All quarantine, there was no traffic, and now we're back like the complete normal life. I was sure I'd be home in 12 minutes, and I've been in the car for 25 minutes.
By the way, Ben is shortly just going to pass a horrible fiery crash and be like, oh, things aren't back to normal, actually. This was just...
We did have Tyler Stevens tip the show $5 and said, Ben, please be safe. I'd hate to see you in an accident live. So
yeah, that'd be cool.
Thank you. But I will say this, that's the one benefit of LA traffic. It goes so slow. You can knit a sweater, you can make a coffee, you can do whatever you got to do. Hosting a show is no problem. Your dog can sleep soundly while you drive and host. I can even introduce the front row in a moment, but first we have to talk about today's game.
We do have to talk about today's game. Before I get to today's game, I do want to get to the thing I thought won the internet yesterday. This might have been one of the funniest things I've seen. So Ben posted his video of him being killed by the letter opener, by the letter killing him and falling in the chair. And as he slumped down, and Carl Lane commented on the video, he said, Carmel in Ben's office with the letter opener. And I thought that was the funniest thing I've seen.
That was fantastic. And also, it's a shame that Carmel took the fall when it was clearly the vintage ladies. Like it was.
It's also a shame that I left the letter with blood coming out of it with a sword going through it on my couch because I thought Carmel would think it's so funny and instantly get that was an SDSC thing, and came home from work instead, and she was like, "What the hell is this?" She was thoroughly creeped out.
And you were like, "It's from SDSC," and she's like, "I don't watch the show."
And she was even more creeped out.
Yeah. She's like, oh, that's what you've been doing this whole time? I thought you were just talking to your imaginary friends. I had no idea.
Yeah, she thinks he made up this whole show just so he wouldn't throw anything away. No, baby, I'm on a show. I use these props. She's like, I don't believe any of this shit. We did have a funny overnight game. It was pandemic movie quotes. So take a movie quote and put due to the pandemic after it. So August Walsh had where we're going, we don't need roads due to the pandemic. So you don't have to drive anywhere. I love this one. Jessica Keibel had, good morning. And in case I don't see you later, due to the pandemic, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Smash had, Luke, help me take this mask off due to the pandemic. Beryl, a couple about this one. Beryl had, hello, my name is Indigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die due to the pandemic.
Yeah, that would make Inigo Montoya's revenge much easier. He could just wait.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love that Bowers just called him Indigo Montoya. That was a Rachel slip right there.
Indigo, right?
Inigo.
Indigo. He's not one of the Indigo girls, Bowers.
He wasn't in the video for Closer to Fine? I thought he was part of the Indigo Girls, and Closer to Fine was their big hit.
There's that famous quote, my name is Indigo Montoya, you killed my father, I went to the doctor, I went to the mountain. Don't you know that whole thing?
Yeah,
is it great?
It's my favorite song. Closer to Fine's my favorite song. I know the Indigo Girls.
Oh my God, the Inigo Girls would be even funnier.
Indigo Montoya. Hello, my name's Indigo Montoya. You killed my father, prepare to die. Are you eating that hot dog? I'd like to finish that hot dog as well.
Lola said,
a lot of people don't know this, but I'm able to eat hot dogs left-handed.
Very cool. Lola said, I have a very particular set of skills due to the pandemic. Renee had a bunch I liked. Renee H had Houston, we have a problem due to the pandemic, which I thought was dead on. No pun intended. Renee also had, I would have been considered a contender. I could have been somebody instead of a bum, which is what I am due to the pandemic. I see dead people due to the pandemic. I thought was great. And her last one was...
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not even supposed to be here due to the pandemic. Let's see. Randy Longmire had you talking to me because I'm only one here due to the pandemic. Diana had from Psycho, a boy's best friend is his mother due to the pandemic, which is I feel bad for all the high school kids. So there are a bunch of really cool ones. And yeah, what's today's game, Steve? Or do anybody else have a fun anything they like?
It was a bad car accident, you guys. I just passed it. There's a car they're putting out the fire. Holy
nice.
Holy shit. I would like to apologize for making that happen. I guess I read The Secret yesterday, and...
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's not how The Secret is supposed to work, Steve.
Well, I apologize. That's the... I also manifested that guy with the racist sign, because I was like, it's probably going to happen in Reading, and then there it was, so... It happened. Anyway...
I save judgment whether I'm sad or not if somebody died, depending on who they are. I don't think all deaths are bad. So, like, you know, like, to be honest, this is the first time I ever wished Herman Cain was president. So, you know, whatever.
Oh, fuck. I gotta say, just because I can't leave that dark joke enough, I think Herman Cain's death is going to change everything for Trump, honestly. Because now he's going to have to say... No, now he's going to have to say some of my best friends were black.
You have to say what?
I said now he's gonna have to say some of my best friends were black.
Oh, I mean, Trump killed Herman Cain.
He did,
and many other Americans.
Yeah, that is why we are making fun of it.
But I'm happy about it. I guess is my point.
Well, I mean, I'd stop there. But anyway, the point is today's game.
You know how bad you have to be for me to fucking hate you when you own a pizza company? You got to be a dick. That's what I'm saying. Like, to own a pizza company and me not to like you is pretty fucking hard to do.
Fair enough. Okay, today's game. Let's get to today's game before we get to tomorrow's hate mail. So today's game is actually, it has to do with, you know, Trump said he's going to ban TikTok, mainly because of Sarah Cooper's videos are too good. And so Trump wants to ban TikTok. So now what our game is make Trump hate another website. So basically, any website Trump would hate. So Bowers, you had some examples?
Like tariffs for farmersonly.com.
Yes, or AOLGBT.com. You know, just things that Trump wouldn't like. So if you want to submit yours, you can do so in any of the comments on any of the streams that we have. But you can also submit yours to win the prize. And the way you win the prize is submit yours with at least a $5 tip, whether it's Venmo, PayPal, or Super Chat. And then you can be eligible to win all of our albums as well as tickets to this show and to the Nowhere Comedy Club in the future. So get those entries in throughout the show. We'll read them at the end.
Sounds great. And before we introduce the audience, Ben, we have 3 new Patreons today. 3 new Patreons. Patrons on the Patreon, however you want to say it. Chris Gorley is part of the Isolation Nation. Appreciate that. Bernard is also part of the Isolation Nation. And Courtney S., front row VIP level. So thank you, Courtney S., for jumping in. We appreciate that, guys. Ben, introduce the front row if you can without killing yourself.
Absolutely, I can.
Want me to handle this part?
Big hello. Please turn on your cameras. I got it.
Yes, please.
Zara Bending and Jessica Keibel and Ruben Valencia. And we've got Frank Street Smarts Nataro. We have Jen Saunderson. And Jen's actually performing for us, so I should not have said that. I ruined a big surprise. So sorry. I just hit 3 cars. We've got Courtney Smith. And that's everybody. Thank you all for being with us.
Excellent. I like Tam's background, voting for literally any mentally stable adult, which is why we had to end Ben's campaign, actually.
That was a good burn.
We
also have 2
Can't get me back till you're parked, motherfucker. Sorry.
We have 2 amazing comics with us, too. We have 2 amazing comics. Jen Saunderson is back. How are you, Jen? Good to see you again.
You didn't say there would be video.
This is a dark episode.
Right? We also have Sammy Obeid for the first time. Sammy, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, thanks. I was definitely available today.
Due to the
They
pandemic.
say if you book them, they will come due to the pandemic. So. Also, I just wanted to add one thing. It's crazy the synchronicity because we have Redlands, Reading, and I'm actually in the red financially. So.
Perfect
And
synergy.
Ours has read one book.
Oh my God.
Red's a strong word. I looked at the pictures in the book, Ben. I don't think I read anything, to be honest.
Yeah, we're like, Bowers, what was your favorite part of that book? And he's like, oh, when he made the face like this.
Whenever Bowers hears something in the news, the only way he can process bad news events is picturing what Jay Leno's face would be.
Yes, that's how I process headlines for sure.
Speaking of red, anyway. Oh, while Ben's in the car, he can't do his crazy tech magic. Ha ha. All right.
Oh yeah, I'm a dog face.
There you go. Rachel, we got anything coming in? Catch up on?
Yeah, we do. So we had an anonymous donor tip the show $100 and said, when Glebe uses his finger to touch his smartphone, he looks like a face hugger going in for the kill. And then we also had Katie May tip the show $20 and said, my sympathies. I was born in Reading, and I'm not surprised by any of this. I avoid the place like a Trump, like it's a Trump rally.
It is. Also, I'm crushing my head.
Crushing your head.
I'm crushing my head.
Is nobody home?
There's nobody home.
Yeah.
Nobody home.
Nobody home.
Oh my God. That's the beauty of that show, man. The fact that show, that skit is, God damn it. That's just such a weird thing to think of. And the fact that you're going to put it on television and make people laugh with it is so great. I just love that skit.
It was
so
Kids
much.
in the Hall was such a great show, and I got to actually see them live. They did like a stage show. I got to see them live while I was in college, and it was my senior year of college, and it was a couple months after 9/11, and they did this sketch about fake patriotism. That was one of the best things I've ever seen. It was an infomercial for a flag waving kit. And it was just basically like you get all of these flags or the terrorists win. And on one part, like we'll throw in this bonus flag waiver, and they just put a rubber band around a stick of a flag and just go like this. It was great.
Very cool.
That's such a damn good show. I got to do Chelsea Lately back in the day with Scott Thompson once, and it was like one of the most exciting things in the world. Like, to be able to meet, let alone work with these legends that you grew up admiring their footprint in comedy history is one of the coolest things about being a comedian, I think.
Yeah, I got to do a show once with Greg Proops, and it was this show.
I actually went to high school with Scott Thompson, just not the one from Kids in the Hall. So, but he was
Right,
a cool guy.
Yeah.
That's how I name drop. My name drops are just people that sound like other people's names that are famous.
He's like, one day I bought a hot dog from a guy named Kevin McDonald. It was incredible.
Nice. Well, you know what? Let's get to a comic. Let's get to a comic if we're caught up. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up right now, she's the creator of The Feeling Is Mutual on IFC. Give her for returning champion Jen Saunderson, everybody. Woo!
Oh, hi. Yay. I'm very much using the space. Quarantine, it sucks. When you have absolutely no control, I've been trying to pretend that I'm in a worldwide game of hot lava, and my teeny tiny apartment is base. Very frustrating. Like right now, I'm killing it at hot lava. Everybody who's at home, not in a car, is killing it at hot lava. If you want to leave, you carry a little piece of base on your face. Base face, it's a mask, and that protects you. That's hot lava 101. Then you see these images of the rally in Tulsa, and you're like, you're not wearing base face. You're covered in lava. You're gonna die. Like, I am convinced right now that the same guys who don't want to wear a mask are the same guys that are like, the condom doesn't feel the same. Like, I don't care. Wrap it up and protect both of us, you jag off. Like, just be a person. I've been getting really stir crazy, and I've been wanting to go and visit home, but I can only spend so much time with my dad. Like 60 minutes. That is the limit. 60 minutes, fine. 61, bad news bears. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. Like, the breakdown is 10 minutes. Walk through the door. It's, hi, how's it going? Oh, you want to show me your next big boy toy? Oh, it's a Harley. Cool. Another one. Great. Didn't have enough money for college, but vroom, vroom. Great. Good job. Then 20 minutes of eating the whitest of white people food covered in room temperature cream cheese. But don't worry, you got Tums in the carts. Good. Then another 20 minutes of him sharing the darkest of family secrets while saying, and I quote, don't worry about it. You can handle it. You're grown. Then 10 minutes of planning your way to the car while this boomer zombie follows you. Don't worry, you've allocated for that extra time. He's going to ask you to roll down the window, dating myself, roll down the window and talk at you and say one more fun thing that's just a little too much. Like, hey, you got pepper spray? Because you're still pretty enough to get abducted. Yeah. Always 60 minutes, never 61. 60 minutes. Hey, Dad, Merry Christmas, love you. 61. Please don't tell me about the ladies that you banged in the 70s, because I don't need to know that. 60 minutes. Happy Father's Day. 61. How much cocaine did you sell? Shouldn't you be rich? 60 minutes. Happy birthday, 61. Please stop telling my brothers that one of them was supposed to be aborted, and please stop switching which one that is. You're giving them a complex. That's true. Yeah, so it feels bad to put limits on your love for somebody, but for my dad, it's 60 minutes. Like, that's the limit. But I'm also trying very hard to absorb information right now, watching the news, like trying to find like the fun news that's happening. Like when a reporter likes to tell you, hey, national news today, it's National Meteor Watch Day. It's National Meteor Watch Day. Like, cool. When I was just trying to figure out what worse could happen in 2020, you just went and threw meteors at me. That's fun. That's great. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, we can't send diplomats to meteors. Like, there's no negotiations. I can't send my mom with a basket of cupcakes and a little note that says, hey, we good? Like, there's like, nothing I can do. All I'm going to do now is sit there and go, who do I know that has a bunker? Is there a bunker in me dating website, or is that just Craigslist casual encounters? Like, I guess I can walk the streets alone at night in LA because I'm pretty enough to get abducted. Maybe I'll get abducted by someone with a silo. Like, just like maybe national calendar people like throw us a curveball. Like, hey, today everybody, today is National Pet a Kitty Day. Like, that's just. It seems fine. But now, thanks to KTLA, I'm scared of the freaking sky. Well, that's what's been in my head lately.
Jen Saunderson, everybody.
Jen Saunderson, everybody. Woo!
Tip jar is open. If you want to tip, you can do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. And, of course, you can super chat on our YouTube. I don't know if I've told this story on this show, but when the first time I was in LA for an earthquake, my mother told me, my mother was really freaked out, even though the earthquake was in San Luis Obispo, and I was trying to explain to her, I was like, that's like Baltimore to New York. Like, that's not close. And she was like, well, just be careful. And I was like, what do you want me to do different? Like, what can I do different to avoid? Because, like, there are aftershocks. I was like, fine, no cave diving this week, all right? I won't. I promise. No spelunking, no underground parking garage. Like, what do you want me to do different? So, yeah,
Just
completely
stand in the
get it.
warrior pose.
Jen,
Yeah.
I've got some bad news for you. I'm pretty sure the person you know with a bunker is your dad. So I think you're fine.
It probably is.
60 days, 60 minutes, 60 years. I don't know if you can handle it, but
Yeah, that's probably true.
I don't know if you've done this, but like, have you ever watched one of the, the various disaster movies, whether it's, aliens or robots or vampires or zombies or just like, a hurricane or whatever it is, but all those movies where they have like survivors trying to gather each other? Like, I always wonder, like, would you want to be part of the people who make it, or would you want to be the part of the people who are like, fucking the aliens can...
I've always said there's two kinds of people. I'm definitely not going to try that hard in the apocalypse. I'm running towards the explosion for sure. I didn't try that hard before the apocalypse. You think I'm going to try hard when I have to be scared and cold for 3 months? That's not going to fucking happen.
Yeah.
I think it's after I've finished all of my secret stash of Doritos, then I look for other people because I want to share my special munchies. But after that, I'm like, oh, they might have pudding. Like, just.
I also like the idea that Bowers in the alien invasion be like, you know what? I'm actually doing real well. I'm doing better than I've ever been in this alien invasion. It's actually going great. They don't like hot dogs more for me. Everything's been great. Our numbers have never been higher. Lots of ratings. No one's watching any of the shows because those hosts all died. So things are going real well.
I would make the best of the alien apocalypse for sure. You know that. I just make the best of everything. That's what I do. But
you
I will
just show
say
up at the alien apocalypse with a bunch of Solo cups and a ping pong ball. Be like, guys, we can talk this out. It's fine.
Yeah, 100% Bowers is the guy that when it's real dramatic stretch of the movie for like 20 minutes after the invasion, they've been killing people randomly, all this shit, and we finally end up needing to hide out at Bowers' place. You walk in, and he's like, what's going on, guys? And he's holding the red Solo cup, and you walk in there, and one of the aliens is drunk on the couch, and he's like, oh, he's a nice guy, man. You just got to talk to him right.
Yeah.
I'm like that scene in Swingers where they almost get in a fight, and then later Vince Vaughn's friends with all of them. That's me. That's what I do. I make friends with everybody. Or I could be the guy in Battlestar Galactica that's friends with the Cylons. I'm not sure if I'm good or evil. I just know I try to make the best of it. That's all I'm saying.
Rachel, what do we got?
Yeah, so we've got quite a bit coming in. First, I want to point out that Greg Murphy called you out, and I'm only saying this because I get to read the chats and choose what I say, but also because I think I can pronounce it better than you. He called you out for pronouncing San Luis Obispo incorrectly.
Yes, I was going to also.
What did I say?
You said
San Luis Obispos? You said it real weird.
Both words wrong. You said St. Luis Obispo.
No, I usually call it San Luis Obispo. What is it?
Yeah, San Luis Obispo? Okay, first of all, it's pronounced San Luis Obispo, not San Luis Obispo. I don't know what the fuck. I only didn't correct you because technically in Spanish, it's a Spanish name, Luis is Luis and not Louis like we say it, but colloquially you're wrong.
So colloquially I'm wrong because I'm pronouncing it like the original Spanish? Is that what you
Correct.
just said?
That's why I didn't correct you,
Yes.
but it's definitely not even in the original Spanish, Obispo. You never heard a Spanish person in his life be like, por favor, venga a San Luis Obispo. That's never.
Well,
I'm trying not to be Obispo. Trying really hard.
I'm failing at it, Jen.
Obispo is an overweight police officer.
yeah. Run, it's the Obispo. And be like, well, we can actually just walk. It's fine. We can just walk.
That's all the cops on
Oh,
cops where the
don't-
cameraman's
don't
running faster than they are.
Oh boy, I'm so scared. Fake run. I'm crossing the sidewalk as though I'm running.
I am terrified of San Luis Obispo. That's
All right, let's get to Jen's tips. That was fun. Tyler Stevens, $5 for Jen's Bunker Cupcakes.
Yay! I'm going to
Nice.
make those now. Oh no, I'm back to dancing.
I forgot you dance while you get your tips. That's awesome.
Well, if TikTok is going,
which
I
is
gotta
weird.
do.
Because
I gotta do
Bowers,
those dances somewhere.
Bowers, it's super weird that you forgot that because you're very used to people dancing while they get tips. So
Oh,
I don't
no,
know
for
why-
sure. No, I
I
no.
already have my college degree, and I'm
It's-
paying for it still.
Oh.
Nobody wants to see a
Jen.
stripper in Spanx.
Jen, that was not a shot at you. That was a shot at Bowers. I just want to make that clear.
Well, I don't think you understand how low my self-esteem is.
And by the way, Jen, I mean, every time I meet a girl who's like, "Oh, I can never be a stripper," I'm like, "You've clearly never been to a strip club because there's every different girl there, and no matter what you look like, there's one dude who likes just that and spends thousands of dollars. They're very specific."
Oh, I'm not hating on strippers. Those ladies got it. Like, that's awesome. I wish I had that self-esteem.
Are you on a? Ski machine? What is that? You're like stout.
Ooh, I moved up this quarantine and I got hardwood floors. They're laminate, but you know.
Are you like, if you were doing that in carpet on socks, like I would be terrified of how this episode's gonna end. She's gonna touch her camera, we're all gonna explode.
Brace yourself for impact.
I also don't want to have to point out that you just said in carpet on socks.
Look, all right, I'm in Reading right now, and let me just say things are different here. All right.
Also, why did I just take a sip of this orange juice? I'm only drinking out of the bottle because it's the very bottom of it, and it tastes like a mimosa. Like there's for sure champagne in here.
You're asking us while there's champagne in your orange juice? That's what you're asking us? We have no idea why that happened, Ben.
That is how good Jen's set was. Ben is celebrating with champagne.
Oh, if that were true! Oh, I should have put deodorant on. This is gonna get gamey.
We got a lot more too, Jen. You're a goddamn delight. All right, we have.
I'm gonna write that everywhere now.
Damn, $5. Jen, would it be weird if I got a lava print mask?
Please do that. Please do. I think you would be winning at the game. Getting winded.
We've got Zara, $5. Hilarious as always, Jen. Like your cardigans, your comedy is a big warm hug. Love from down under.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. It was so nice. Thank you.
The one way to make Jen stop
and
dancing is make her cry.
It's just I am that stripper scene in that Rose McGowan movie.
We need to get Jen and BT on the same show. That would be a cavalcade of thank yous.
Yes.
No, when people are really nice, I get like weepy eyed is all. Just like be cautious on your niceness.
Well, you're also getting paid $5 more from Tesha Whitman just to see some more dancing.
And that was the day that Jen Saunderson became a professional dancer.
Why? But Jen, why do you look scared? You look like somebody's holding a rifle to you while they make you dance. That's what's so funny.
Flash dance.
Because we can't see what's off screen. That's why.
Somebody's shooting at her feet.
Yeah.
We also
My dad's scolding at me like, live your dreams.
Oh my god. We also had Matthew Plummer, $5. Jen, just checked my cell phone. My call to my dad for his birthday the other day lasted 48 minutes before he started about Trump's corona cure.
Oh,
It's a long time. 48
you're doing
minutes.
Good. 48 minutes, man. That's a cut yourself off at 30. Just cut yourself off at 30. Do you know that did you know you can sweat from here? Did you know that?
I love that
And you're
Jen
back?
committed to this. Jen committed to this bit. I don't know how long she can actually dance. If we stretch these tips out for 30 minutes, is she eventually going to fall down?
It sucks
Or
because I'm doing all these great things with my legs, but nobody can see them. Every dance move I know is from '96.
Nothing is stopping you from standing on your couch.
Okay.
Are you gonna make Jen Tom Cruise this thing? What is happening right now?
I don't know
All right.
how to.
All right, I'll keep
Rachel,
reading.
out
I'll
of
keep going.
compassion, keep reading the tips.
I will keep going. So we've also got Jessica, $25. That was a great set. The bad news is that we have so much in common, but also that might be the good news.
Shopping cart. I like that part.
We have Renee Hutchison, $10. Jen, you're such a delight and so funny. Oh.
That's the sprinkler or she's sucking a dick. I'm not sure which one that is.
She's married. She doesn't have to suck dicks anymore.
I knew that was an official thing you girls thought, and that is bullshit. That is bullshit.
That's what book club's about. We We just talk about what we're not gonna do to you.
Ben's particularly upset because he's not even married and it's happening.
You guys think Melania has done that to Trump one time in the White House? Even one?
No.
Genuine question. Do you think it's happened once?
For sure. That's how she got in the country.
But she's here already.
No, I'm saying that was the original test. He's like, she showed up, and he's like, you got to blow me. And then once
Yeah.
I'm gonna vomit.
Yep.
I made that worse. I made that worse.
Tesha,
Sorry. Man.
You did. Tesha Whitman tipped you $5 more and said 5 more because those were some awesome moves. And then we had Eric Gould, $15. Jen, here's to help get a strobe light for your dancing.
By the way, Sammy is just watching this, just being like, what the fuck am I going to have to do after my set?
He's ready.
Gosh, you're gonna have to shimmer. Gonna turn into Jackson Rose Lee.
We've got. Oh, please. All right, let me finish.
It's a dance off.
Don't say let me finish, Rachel. Come on.
I'm just going to finish regardless. So I'm going to get
That's
mine.
what she said. Okay.
All right. E-hole, $5. Cardio, Jen. Cardio. Andrea Gordon, $5. What if Jen became a stripper and she told a joke every time she got tipped?
It would be the opposite of what's happening here.
Well, I think that was the joke.
Thank you for explaining the joke that Offsetter just repeated.
That's how this works.
All right, Megan Begley, $5 for Jen. Now that I have a meteor complex.
By the way, Jessica in the chat just said Ben is proof that white men can't dance.
God damn that! How'd the hat make the dance worse? I don't know how that happened, but it did.
But him drinking champagne out of an orange juice bottle while doing it made it more authentic.
While wearing his own merch.
Yeah.
It was given to me by a fan. We don't sell these shirts. This is the Glebe Nation shirt, baby.
All right, cool.
All right, we've got a lot. People love the dancing.
I mean, Carmel won't blow it. She'll make you shirts. That's nice.
Jen's still dancing. She hasn't slowed down at all.
Take all the
We're doing Janet Jackson shit.
And also, Bowers, make all the Carmel jokes you want, but remember how for the first 2.5 months of the show, Chrissy was always in the front row? What have you done with Chrissy?
She doesn't like props, so she quit watching.
That seems implausible considering that's the only way she can enjoy herself in bed.
I'll let you have it. You win, Ben. I'll let you have it. Get the Jen's tips so we don't kill her.
All right. Jennifer Newsom, $15 for Jen. Sounds like we might be related. I'll have to try that 60-minute rule.
Yeah, my dad gets around.
We had Courtney Smith tip $10 and said, Jen, always hilarious.
Thank you.
Nice.
And then we had Zara tip another $5 and said, Jen, you're like the cutest little kitten, mean mugging and getting crunk. To the window, to the wall, get low.
I fell.
And then the last one, I feel like I have to read and kind of try and dance too, but I'm not going to hear me. Razor, $5. Okay, Jen, time to do more of this sprinkler. All right.
Nice.
We have some generals.
All right, let's hear.
Allie Foster tipped the show 5 pounds and had a cute emoji. And then Emma Hernandez, $20. Thanks for the laughs. And we're caught up, and I'm out of breath.
All right, Jen, you did it.
Jen Saunderson, everybody. Jen Saunderson. By the way, Jen, I'm going to be tipping another $100, but $1 at a time. We're going to read out each and every one of them. So
that's how it goes.
I'm on another one of your shows after this.
Let's give Jen a chance to recover.
Well, you know what? I think we should just go right to our next comic. That's what I think we should do, and give Sammy a chance. Doesn't mean he has to dance, but let's get to it. Are we ready? We're caught up, right, Rach? All right,
Yeah,
coming
we're
up
caught up.
next. First time on the show, very excited. He's the host of 100 Humans on Netflix. Give it for Sammy Obeid, everybody. Sammy! Woo!
Yeah. All right. Let's get this out of the way. I look like the pandemic. Like if I visited you last year from a time machine, you'd be like, oh shit, global catastrophe. Wow, didn't see that one coming. My name is Sammy Obeid, but you can also call me Sammy Obeidspo. There was a point in junior high where I spelled Sammy with a $sign, so let's be glad that that's over now. I was the original Kesha. Yeah. About myself, I am a mix. I'm mixed. My dad is a man. My mom is a woman. So I'm half man, half woman. No, I got a cool heritage. My dad was born a few hours out of Jerusalem, and my mom was born in Utah, so both places where Jesus got resurrected. I take pride in that. I've been feeling really good lately. I've been eating plant-based. For those of you who don't know what that means, it means I eat only plants or animals that eat plants. There has to be a plant in the food chain. It's not fair when vegans claim plant-based, because like if the chicken eats some plants, that's a plant-based chicken, and if I eat the chicken, I'm chicken-based, but the chicken's based from plants, therefore I am plant-based. QED, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could eat a vegan and still be plant-based. You know what I mean? Like, I would eat a vegan. Like, I wouldn't hunt a vegan, but if one died, that's good grass-fed meat, you know? But I was a vegetarian myself for a full year, and then I discovered the vegetable called medical marijuana. Leafy green. Yeah, I took one hit. I got so high I completely forgot I was a vegetarian and ate 2 rotisserie chickens all to myself. I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I've done most drugs. The only drug I haven't tried is heroin, but I have had a poppy seed bagel. And let me tell you, okay, if heroin is anything like a poppy seed bagel toasted with cream cheese, how could it be that bad? You know what I'm saying? But I've been doing intermittent fasting too. And for those of you who don't know what that means, it means I eat intermittently. So like when I'm done with my meal, I won't eat again until the next time I eat, basically. So when I'm not eating, but I don't eat when I'm not eating. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I do one big fast at the end of the day. I usually sleep for most of it, like 8 to 10 hours. And then instead of eating right on the pillow, when I wake up, I'll walk to the kitchen first, and I'll break the fast with a special meal that I call break fast. But I miss being on the road and eating all that good comedy food. You guys remember that stuff? I was, one of my last gigs, I was out there middling. And for those of you who know about comedy, that means you go up in the beginning, right after the host does 5 minutes. And I ordered from the comics menu, which is basically the menu without most things. And I asked for the steak, and the booker, who's also the host, who's also the club owner, great gigs I was doing, he was like, nah, bro, steaks are for headliners. Dude, the headliner's doing 45. I'm doing 30. Can I get 2/3 of a steak? Yeah, but I actually majored in math. That's why I do stand-up comedy now. And that's how I see the world, is in numbers. Like, I don't have political opinions. Like, people often ask, like, what's your opinion on Trump? Like, I just see the numbers, you know? Like, I judge him by his approval ratings, which are very low. And as you know, when data is far away from the rest of the data, we call it an outlier, right? So his approval ratings are way out there, but they're consistent. Like, nobody gives them credit for that. You know what I mean? Like, consistently low, but still consistent, you know? Like, some presidents, when they're low on approval ratings, they'll kiss a baby to jump up. Trump's like, I'm going to keep saying the same shit and go straight, you know? And in mathematics, we call that a flat curve. And so people, you know, that's a very simple term. So people are like, what do you think about Trump? Like, I don't have an opinion on Trump, but mathematically, he's a flat out liar. So, thank you. Anyhow, I know, but can you believe that? Like, they're still gonna build the wall? That's crazy. Like, it's still gonna happen. And you know, people ask me about that because, like, I'm not really affected by it. I asked my Mexican friends, and a lot of them are actually for the wall. It blew my mind. Like, I guess they don't want certain family members coming over or whatever. I don't know how it works. Like, if you hate your tia or whatever, it's not my business. But like, that made me realize I was racist for thinking that all Mexicans were against the wall. Because you find out the truth. Some Mexicans are for the wall, some are against it, and some are on the fence, actually. I'm sorry. Is that offensive? Or just borderline? You tell me. I'm sorry. I know half the crowd hates me now. Anyways, but before I get out of here, I just want to say this is really cool, you know, doing comedy for people, you know, in quarantine, because like, we're so isolated in our world. So it's nice to share this human connection. My Wi-Fi has been really spotty lately because I found out that my neighbors are logging on and stealing my Wi-Fi. That's the worst thing you can do to someone right now. You know, Wi-Fi is everything we have, you know? You can take our right to go in public and breathe fresh air, but you cannot take our Wi-Fi, you know? You can take my wife before you take my Wi-Fi. So anyways, these guys were logging on, and I didn't want to confront them because social distancing, and I'm a pussy also. So just to get them to log off just for one day, all I did was I changed the network name to ISIS. That's all I did. And they logged off right away, dude. It works so good, dude. If you just change the network name, because no one's going to click yes on do you want to join ISIS. You know what I'm saying? All right, thanks guys so much. I'm Sammy Obeid.
Sammy Obeid, everybody. Sammy Obeid. By the way, Sammy, I've played comedy clubs like that, and 2/3 of one of those comedy club steaks is a hamburger. It's the same meat. Anyway, if you want to tip Sammy, please do so he can afford a whole steak. You could do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com, or of course, you can super chat. Throw in a couple bucks for him.
Yay!
Nice. Very
we have
fun.
some stuff already coming in.
I love a very specific political joke ending with a dumb pun, Sam. That's a really great way to do it. Where like you think you're about to make a statement and then it's just a stupid pun, which I love.
Right, that you can count on me to always go dumb pun at the end.
I thought it was a very smart pun.
Oh, thanks, Steve. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
All right, we had it would have been helped if I got it started. Emma Hernandez started us off with $15. Oh my God, Sammy, you're hilarious.
Oh, thank you so much. 15, yeah. 2/3 of it. 2/3 of that is $10.
Which is 1/3 of a comedy club hamburger.
Right.
We also
thank
had
you so much, Emma. I appreciate
the
that.
Taminator, $5, and said, Sammy, finally a version of intermittent fasting I can get behind.
Hell yeah. I almost thought you said finally a virgin, and I was like, that too. Yeah. Finally a virgin I can get behind. Thank you.
Jessica tipped $25. I took great pleasure in that entire set. I wish I could give you a hug, but I'm so happy right now. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much. Virtual hugs. Is that O or X? That's O, right? O, and X is kiss, and O. I don't know. I don't speak English. That's a big O to you. Big O. Thank you so much for hug. It's a hug. I'm sorry, it's a hug.
You can just say thanks and wait for the next tip if that's.
Yep. Thank you so much.
Cool.
It's like he's trying to talk them out of tipping him each time.
He had me until that big O comment. This fucking guy. Regular sized O. It's a regular sized.
Flabbergasted tipped €5 and said towards Sammy's haircut.
Amazing.
Nice.
Amazing. This haircut is worth €5 for sure.
Well, you look like a regular euro in it, but
yeah. Does anybody here else wish that somebody just told them on February 16th, this is the last haircut you're ever gonna get in your whole life? I just wish.
Oh, you didn't see me in early April.
Did you do it yourself, Steve, or did you?
I shaved my head.
Oh, good for you, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, I did this one myself also, and it's still bad, but no one's saying anything because it's better than the other one.
I liked the other one still. I thought it gave you a certain edge, Steve.
Just a reminder that Josh
You say
Wolf
certain
called
egg?
me a sunburnt toe. Moving on.
But you would fit better in Reading if you had your head shaved.
I absolutely would.
Oh.
The one way I fit in here is if I don't put sunblock on the back of my neck.
We also had Renee Hutchison, $10. Sammy, so good. Every joke slayed me.
Oh, Renee, my pleasure of slaying. Merry Christmas, slay.
There's more coming in, Sammy. You can
Santa
do
had a
this.
sleigh.
Well, Sammy feels bad if he doesn't do something special for each tip after what Jen did.
Yeah, exactly.
Sammy is verbally going like this the whole time.
Yeah.
I am the embodiment of pressing heart on a Venmo payment.
Jen is tallying herself off right now from the dancing.
My head was throbbing.
What was that?
Okay.
I just broke my one mug.
Not the box.
Oh.
Oh, you did it, really?
No, I didn't. I dropped an idiot test mug. We got plenty of those.
All right. Courtney, $10. Sammy to help upgrade your Wi-Fi package.
Oh, yeah. Eight.
And-
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping upgrade ISIS.
Matthew Plummer.
I just love if your computer says this computer does not support ISIS was what it would say.
No, it's now a stronger connection to ISIS. Thank you so much. I have a stronger connection to ISIS.
Someone's gonna be walking. It's all right. Close the door. It's all right. We also had Matthew Plummer, $5. Sammy Hilarious. I renamed my Wi-Fi just to shame my insanely loud neighbors.
I love that.
But change it after a day. It's your own liability, please. Thank you. I appreciate it, Mr. Plummer.
Jennifer Newstead, $15. Sammy, so good. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Zara had tipped $10 and said, Sammy, that was brilliant. The maths joke got me. Question: what's your favorite maths-based pickup line? Mine are, Rachel, I wish I was your derivative so I could lie tangent to your curves. And for
That's a
the
classic
boys,
one.
I need a little help with my calculus. Can I integrate your natural log?
I prefer. Do you want to play math? We'll go back to my place. Subtract your clothes. Add me. Divide your legs and multiply. There are a lot of good ones.
It's a classic. Yeah.
I just like being perpendicular. That's all I know.
My only original one is what did the triangle say to the square when they were buying a house together? Cosine.
All right. Andrea Corden, $5. For Sammy, it's fine. You don't have to say anything.
Now I get why Jen was dancing. I get the dancing now.
You said something. You ruined it.
She tipped you to shut the fuck up, and you couldn't even do it. That's great. You are a comedian, Sammy.
Sammy, now we know you're not in ISIS because you can't help but talk.
Also, E-hole, $2. I loved it, Sammy. Thank you.
Nice.
Sean Ehrlich for Sammy, $5. Welcome to the show, and I hope you come back soon and do more math jokes.
Nice.
Yeah, but none of them. Make sure they're not derivative.
I get it.
I'll integrate them into the set. Don't worry.
Thanks. I mean, there's a limit.
Yeah.
Hey, quit trying to divide the show with your math jokes, Steve.
I'm just being an asymptote. It's fine.
No, a lot of people describe me as a cute.
Oh, that's adorable.
But don't go to San Luis
You know-
Obtuso, okay?
I was about to say, a lot of people describe me as obtuse.
Steve, I think you're just right. Don't you worry, bud.
Oh, also math. Also math.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bauer's love of math goes so deep he has sex that way, and I don't know that that's necessary.
Let's do a full 180 and get back to me and do tips.
Boom. Full circle.
Yes.
Heidi
That's a
Technically,
half
180
circle,
is
Bowers.
half,
That's
not
a
a
half
full.
circle.
Yeah, I'm
Heidi
making jokes
Hans.
about how I don't know how math is, right? That was the joke, because I'm bad at math. Right?
Okay, just making sure.
Oh, I was totally covered.
I've
I
got
fucked it
a
up.
math
I covered
joke,
it well,
too.
but I fucked it up. You're right. It's not full circle. It's half circle. My bad.
I could do math humor too. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 didn't wear a mask in public due to a sustained disinformation campaign from the Trump administration.
Boom.
We have a lot
Bingo.
more to get through. All right. Heidi Hot's $10 for Sammy. Jeremy Day, $5. Sammy, you were brilliant. I love the puns.
Nice.
Amanda Dolan, $5. $5 for Sammy to go towards his legal expenses when Homeland Security comes to visit you.
Yep, I know a cheap lawyer. I'm good.
Never go cheap on a lawyer, Sammy. That's one of the rules. Never skimp on a lawyer, a moving truck, a suite in Vegas, or a computer. Always pay
Take
full
that
price.
from a man who's been divorced twice.
And of course, the opposite philosophy of that of Bowers is always skimp on your engagement, your wedding, and all meals.
And
weddings were
condoms. Sorry, go ahead.
And
What else do we
condoms.
have?
What's expensive, Bowers?
My weddings were expensive, but you're right. The engagement part and all the rest of it was terrible. But we spent a lot of money on those stupid weddings. That's for sure.
Well, next time book me. I'm much more affordable than two-thirds the price. Sorry.
All right, Rachel, what do we
We
got?
also have Amanasala, $5. Sammy, to help get you some comedy club beef in your mouth.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, I like it. Comedy
Tyler
beef.
Stevens,
Yeah.
$7 for Sammy. Great set. FJB, $20. Sammy, we have a lot in common. My dad's male and my mom's female.
My brother.
We also had a couple late tips for Jen come in. JLC, $5. Jen is too adorable. And then Tyler Stevens, $2. Can we get a Jen dance as a gift now?
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to do technology, but
It's
thank
all right.
We'll
We
get it
got
for you,
we
Jen.
got fans. We got fans who gift the show. We'll
Yep,
we'll,
yep.
we'll make it happen.
Gary will gift you. Gary will gift you for sure. You're
will.
already gift probably. You're probably already on the Facebook page gift. But
That
You're
sounds
the,
like
you're
a
the
great.
gift. You're the gift that keeps on giving.
Sounds like a great ad for Gary's gift company. If you need a gift, Gary will gift you.
Gary's gonna gift you.
good.
Gary's gonna give you. Gary's gonna give you. Gary's gonna give you. Yeah.
Zara's yelling at me saying it's pronounced Jif.
Absolutely
No, that's
not.
the peanut butter. That's
not.
the peanut butter.
Agree. We also had a couple generals. JLC, $5. Please put this towards dance lessons for Ben.
Ah, nice.
Okay, I can't believe you guys would be so rude and take a shot at Ben like that.
Yeah, and by the way, dance lessons for Ben's just one more bottle of champagne. He'd be fine. It's just he's so
I dance much better. I can't speak right now. Never mind. On weed.
I dance much better than I talk. Is that what you're gonna say?
I dance much better when I'm a little smoke, a little weed. What's happening to me right now?
Everybody thinks they dance better when they're on drugs. That's how drugs work.
Steve's the expert on drugs now. You do it once.
And dancing. Two things Steve doesn't know about: drugs and dancing. I don't believe either one of those things.
I
I
am
can't wait
I am an expert on being around people on drugs who think they can dance.
I can't wait to take Steve's next online course, How to Use a Bird Scooter.
All right, a couple more things. Jennifer Newstead, $20. Thanks for brightening up my Saturday. And then Marissa Myrick, $30. Great sets today. I love all the puns and the dancing. Such a great way to spend a Saturday afternoon. I love you all.
Yay!
Cool. Are we caught up?
Yeah, let's do the game.
All right, let's do the game then. Let's do the game. So, Steve, what's the game again?
All right, so the game is make a website that Trump would not enjoy. So let's do it.
Okay, so comics, we will be voting. So I'm going to read a couple of the unpaid entries, and then we'll start voting from the live audience. They'll read theirs on air, and then I'll read some of the YouTube and Facebook ones. Okay. Oh, we had a general just now come in. Breaking news, red eye, $10. This is for Ben towards a coffee mug he won't drop and break.
Aw.
That's
Nice.
so sweet. Thank
All
you
right.
very much.
So the game. These are some of the unpaid entries that I really liked. Owingo Boingo long last name had TrumpSaysI'mSorry.com is a website with hidden footage of Trump apologizing.
That's ridiculous. I'm more likely to say I'm sorry than Trump is. That's how unlikely it is.
We had
I'm still waiting for the apology for the Glebe 2020 campaign and the way it was run, Steve.
I'm still waiting for an apology for the Glebe 2020 campaign too, Ben.
Walked into that one. I walked right into it. Come on over, Bowers, and I'll apologize to you as soon as we get at exactly 90 degrees from each other.
I'll take you full circle, halfway around.
We also had Ashley. Her unpaid entry was how to drink from a glass of water with one hand.com. And then Chris Asmo, logic.com.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, let's go to our audience. So Taminator.
So I want to make him hate his own website. So Trump.com. TrumpIndicted.com.
TrumpIndicted.com. I like it. All right.
All right.
Jessica.
Hi guys. So my favorite one that I came up with is vaginas for Biden. One's enough.
That was vaginas for Biden?
Well, the
Vaginas.
other one was vaginas riding Biden.
Oh.
Don't want to be too hard, you know.
No, don't want to be too hard.
I'm glad you didn't say that one.
All right. Zara.
Hey, so the original post said websites or apps, so I went heavy on the apps. 1, Quitter.
Nice.
2, these are all little puns, Angry Burdened of Proof. 3, Call of Duty, War Crimes. And 4, similar thing, Hague Day.
Yes.
There's all those breaches of the Geneva Convention, or as Rachel would say, the Geneva Convention.
No.
Love you, babe. Love you.
He's just insulting Rachel to increase the quality of the makeup sex. I get it.
Yes.
These were sent to me from Zara Bending.
So good.
All
They're
right,
very
let's
good.
see.
They're very good
And
cookies. I
loud.
like them a lot. Are you eating, also eating the dark?
Mm.
Yeah, they're solid.
Solid.
Okay, let's see if anybody else in the live audience.
Wait, before we do, could you guys eat those louder? Thanks.
Ruben, do you have any? Yeah, let's go to Ruben.
TrumpsDaycare.com.
Trump's daycare. Nice.
Yo, by the way, Ruben,
Yeah.
great to see you again, bud.
No, I came back as soon as I could, man. I love to see you guys, all you guys.
I love that.
And especially
Awesome.
Sammy though. I wanted to see
Ruben.
Sammy.
I love you, buddy.
I love you too, buddy.
I love your hot dog and your Virgin Mary. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's a hot dog. Okay.
Yeah. He has balls though, which is weird. Why does he have balls? That's weird.
I know. I brought it out for Bowers.
I love it, man. Appreciate it.
All right. So. No, Frank was shaking his head no.
Yeah,
Does he?
no, I did.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Frank.
Got one.
Grabhimbythepussy.com.
I think that's one of his favorites. That's on his.
Okay, so these are the other ones that we'll be voting on. So M. Francis said, I don't take any responsibility for the COVID.com person. And then she had a lot of entries, but I think she only had, okay, person, woman, man, camera, TV.com.
That one's always really hard to remember the order of them. I'll tell you that. That's a tough one.
We also had, she had delaytheelection.com, hashtag, or / fraudulent voters.
President Pat Leahy. Sorry.
That's all right. And I think that was only, yeah, she'd only had 5 pounds. Okay, so Andrea Gordon had www.aoc.com instead of AOL.
Nice.
Yes.
And then Tick Tick, an app where Trump watches world leaders with nuclear bombs tell him what to do, and he practices in his mirror at home. Raz had laugh at Donald Trump from home.com.
It's kind of the show.
Amanasala had impeach him by the pussy.com. Savannah Martin said, do I have to change it to be an entry? EEOC.gov. Randy Longmire, votefromhome.com.
Yes.
Lola had BuzzFeed's youonlyvegetables.com. Jeremy Day had anybook.com. Zara did hers. Gus Walsh, ESP, which is PEE, in Russian showers.com. There was Catherine Budd. One, website How to Live in China, American Expats Edition. And then also had dummywives.com/specials. And she threw in an extra $5 and said, Steve, have a coffee for me while you're with your travels and give Milton a pet for me. He's cute.
Thank you much. Much appreciated.
And then there was M. Francis, JoeBiden.com. Or CDC.gov. Chris Jacobs on behalf of Roz. Oh, we already said that. Laugh at Donald Trump. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Brian Silka. IMADB.com. I'm a douchebag. I like that one. Jeremy Day for Raz. www.don'tbuildawalmart.com. All right, that's all of them.
All right, cool. I'll vote first. I really like Laugh at Donald Trump from home.com. I really liked Quitter, but I think I am going to go IMADB.com. I think that's really good. IamAdouchebag.com is my vote. Sammy, what's your vote?
I like that one too. I thought that was pretty brilliant. I'm going to go with the I'm an ADB as well.
Cool. Jen.
Okay, I wrote a bunch of them down because I liked some. I liked a lot of them. Person, woman, man, cameratv.com was wonderful. I loved Vaginas Writing Biden. I love Call of Duty War Crimes and Impeach him by the pussy. I'm having a hard time between person, woman, man can and impeach him by the pussy, but I think because I giggled when I said that last one, I'd go impeach him by the pussy.
That was my second place. I like that one too. All right, Rachel, what's your favorite one?
Oh, there were some really good ones. I like. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with imadb.com.
Cool. Ben.
Tough, great ones today, but I also most loved just because it could stand. DB could be dirtbag, douchebag. It could be, a dick bun. It could be all kinds of stuff, and so I go imadb.com for sure.
All right, that is the winner. Then doesn't matter what I vote for. I will say that my favorites were vaginasforbiden.com, quitter.com, and my vote was for eeoc.gov because that is not a site he enjoys. But the winner is imadb.com. To claim your prize, go to sdscshow.com and shoot us an email and claim your prize. Comedians,
Cool.
do you have any?
Yes.
Yeah,
Sam, you got some?
Yeah, or who am I first? Okay.
Yeah, go
The
for it.
first one I have is Meryl Streep's website. I don't know exactly what it is, but whatever it is, he dislikes it.
It's trumpsandass.com, I think is what the official name of it is.
Yeah. The next one is realtits.com. I personally love it, but okay. And then somebody had one that was like similar to this, so I scrapped it. But mine was science.com, so I'm gonna scrap that one. So we did like logic. That was very funny. So the last one I have is small hands plus big ties equals penis that doesn't work without pills.com. So.
You gotta get a URL shortener and a penis enlarger for that.
a bit URL. Yeah.
Jen, you got any?
Yeah, everybody did. Oh my gosh, everybody had really funny ones. I came up with womanover40.com. And then I had two more. Mueller and Fauci BFF.org. And ericisaggoodboy.com.
Nice. Rach, you got any?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. Ben and Steve, you got any?
I got a couple.
I have a few. I have about 7 or 8.
All right, you want to go back and forth? We don't do the voting. We'll just go back and forth.
Sure.
All right, what's your first one?
Pinterestedinfacts.com.
I have the New York Crimes.
Nice. Normal-sized gloves emporium.org.
Tiffany's.com. That's the one he ignores. Remember he had another daughter? Did you guys?
No, we
remember
know.
that?
That's really funny.
Yeah, it's crazy. He forgot.
After the site rebrand in 2021, whitehouse.gov.
Wikimedia.
Mail order brides you can get for cheaper.com.
Consensual Pornhub.
Wow.
That's so dark.
Did I have closed with that one? I'm sorry. I should have closed with that one.
Dictionary.com.
I have PSPN. That's where they report on water sports only.
Zillow, because it shows the actual value of buildings owned around the world.
And my last one, microandsoft.com.
And my last one is FauciNudes.edu.
Nice. All right, we did it, guys. We did it. Rachel has something to plug, so we're going to have Rachel do her plugs first. Rachel, what you got coming up?
Yeah, well, first I'm going to read the rest of the super chats that had come in.
Okay.
So Darren Wacker, $10, thanks for the laughs. Tyler Stevens, a few bucks, thanks for the laughs today. You all mean more than you know. Thank you once again. Emma Hernandez had a late entry of CheetoFlatulence.com.
One of my bookmark sites.
Matthew Plummer, $5 for General for Zara. You're hilarious. Always happy to see you on the show, but you're so wrong about Jif.
The creator said it was Jif. I defer to the creator.
Yeah, but what we're saying is GIF sounds like a peanut butter. GIF just makes it easy. We know what a GIF is. We know what a GIF is. There's no confusion. Just call it a GIF.
People got to use letters for the way letters are meant to be used. And also, if you get confused, just remind yourself of the handy phrase, Giphy moms choose GIF.
Also, by the way, apparently, when we try to pronounce things in the original way it was intended, that's wrong. So, we've learned that on the show, too.
Again, the real problem was obispo and not Luis. It was obispo.
I am sorry. It's pronounced St. Louis Obispo. I don't know what the fuck.
Hey, I've been to Versailles, Ohio, and it's called Versailles. So shut the fuck up. I don't care what that original king said. That Louis, whatever Louis was, it's Versailles. God damn it.
All right.
Just because your name is in a language doesn't mean other languages can fuck it up. Like when you go to Spain, do people pronounce your name Steve Hofstadter?
No, but they do call me Esteban.
Do they?
Yeah, because that's how you say Steve in Spanish.
No, yeah, I know. I got it.
Okay, just making sure.
Now you're explaining your own jokes?
I am.
Wait, Gloria Esteban's last name is Steven? That's
Yeah,
what it is?
it's Gloria Stevens. That's her real name.
Yeah, and she's been warning us for a long time that the rhythm is going to get you. Tonight.
The last general that we had is from Zara and said, Jen, how would one express impeach him by the pussy in interpretive dance?
Impeach him by the peach.
I don't know what that was.
No, that was it was.
No, you know what that was, Jen? Perfection. That's what that was.
Being born.
All right, and then what I want to plug is the Comedy Juice show that we have on August 6th. So on Thursday, we're doing a showcase show of stand-ups, and Jen is actually going to be hosting it. So please get your tickets. I'll shoot a link in the YouTube chat. So
I'm very excited.
Cool. Thanks.
Very cool.
Absolutely. And Comedy Juice is the comedy brand that Ben Glebe founded and that I now run. So we're all involved in that. So please go check that out.
Very cool.
Big time.
So Sammy, where do we find you at in the internet and the world? And you got anything coming up? Virtual or otherwise?
Yeah. You can find me on my socials at Sammy Obeid. My website, sammyko.com. Check out 100 Humans on Netflix and demand a second season if you can, so that I can get more of a stake. And and check out my TikTok before it's gone. Sammy Obeid.
Great job. Well, thanks, man. We'll see you soon. You were great. Jen, where do we find you at?
Aside from TikTok.
Oh, yes. Also on TikTok. And I do love the 100 Humans show. I watched all of that in 2 days. It was very fun.
Thank you.
I have a show tonight for Nowhere Comedy Club with Sam Burrell at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then I'm also on the Comedy Juice show on August 6th. And I'm on all the socials at Jen Saunderson and on TikTok for as long as it lasts.
Awesome. Thanks much. We appreciate you being back. We'll see you soon. You can find me, as always, at Bowers Comedy, at Bowers Comedy, on all the social stuff. Chris Bowers on Facebook. And I've got a podcast called Dockheads that Todd McComas and I do, where we review or we talk about documentaries. So that's on Apple Podcasts and all the podcast places. Dockheads. Ben.
I am doing Glebe Off the Top this coming Friday, 1 week from yesterday at Nowhere Comedy Club. All improvised, crazy, wild, fun show. Please get a ticket if you can at nowherecomedyclub.com. And also, been working pretty hard on this for the last couple of weeks. This is just kind of my reflections and thoughts on the year in a weird, funny, and parts not funny and sad and strange thing. I did a parody music video of Counting Crows Along December. The song is called A Long Depressed Year. And it just dropped earlier, right before the show started, on YouTube and on Facebook. It'll be on Instagram later, but it's pinned to my live stream right now on my Facebook fan page and on my YouTube. please check it out. Leave a comment, share it if you can. I would love a lot of people to see it because it's weird and it's featuring Avery Pearson and it's fun and strange.
Awesome.
That's that.
As for me, I am shortly going to be kicked out of Reading for having joy in my heart and pronouncing something in Spanish. So, by the way, this is Reading, California, not Reading, Pennsylvania. You can tell the difference because Reading, Pennsylvania is spelled Reading, and it wouldn't be spelled that way here because then people might mistake it for reading. So anyway, check out my shows at nowherecomedyclub.com coming up. That's all I'm plugging.
Awesome. Great job. Well, audience, yet again, you were amazing, as you are every single day. We appreciate and love you guys. Thanks for being here. We will see you guys on Tuesday. Tuesday's our next show. Tuesday, come check that out. We appreciate you guys being here. We'll see you next time. Rachel, are you back? Is Rachel back to say? Yeah, look at that. Rachel's going to jump in a pool.
You're muted, Rachel. You're muted.
I see that. Maybe I did that on purpose.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's going to do a flip off the board. Oh, she's going to do the board. Oh, I love it.
Is she going to do the board? Oh, my God.
Perfect cannonball. Nice form. We didn't get it. We didn't get it. We didn't see it. Can you do it again? We didn't get it.
That's bullshit. Goodbye.
See you, Rachel. Hey, another fun show, guys. We're really hitting a stride here. I'm having a good time. You guys are awesome. We will see you guys on Tuesday.
And yeah, that's about it. But quick reminder, coming up August 7th is our 100th episode. So make sure, get your tickets to the front row for that episode. We've got some really fun things planned. So make sure to join us on August 7th. Do not miss that one. And I'm going to go walk around Reading wearing this. I may or may not see it Tuesday. We'll find out.
Steve, you don't have a gun. Remember that.
Good point.
Well, thank you guys. I was just informed moments ago that our 100th episode is August 7th, so I'm very what an accomplishment for all of us, and I just wanted to leave you with this thought.
What's on the jukebox? I know. Don't ever say clear. Yeah, we're still going. Keep dancing. We're 8 minutes early, so we got 8 minutes for dancing. We can do this.
Lee, we got to do this before TikTok is gone. So you gotta.
I have a TikTok.
Give us your all there.
Hipping?
Oh my God.